Psalm 52. David says that wicked tongues devise mischief and trust in riches. Saints trust in mercy of God forever. To the chief musician Maschil, a psalm of David. When Doeg the Edomite came and told Saul and said unto him, David is come to the house of Ahimelech. Why boastest thou thyself in mischief, O mighty man? The goodness of God endureth continually. Thy tongue deviseth mischief, like a sharp razor working deceitfully. Thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness. Selah. Thou lovest all devouring words, O thou deceitful tongue. God shall likewise destroy thee forever. He shall take thee away, and pluck thee out of thy dwelling place, and root thee out of the land of the living. Selah. The righteous also shall see, and fear, and shall laugh at him. Lo, this is the man that made not God his strength, but trusted in the abundance of his riches, and strengthened himself in his wickedness. But I am like a green olive tree in the house of God. I trust in the mercy of God forever and ever. I will praise thee forever, because thou hast done it, and I will wait on thy name, for it is good before thy saints. Now this is interesting. Of course, it says when Doeg the Edomite came and told Saul. This is, if you recall, I believe chapter 19. No, chapter 21. David goes to Ahimelech the priest before fleeing into Gath. And while he's with Ahimelech, Doeg the Edomite goes and rats on him to Saul. And David is basically writing a scathing rebuke of Doeg here, kind of cursing him for his deceitfulness, his lying. He's a snitch. And David is chastising him for being a snitch. So now there is, in the introduction, it says a Maschil, and I'm not quite sure what that is. I know I'm pretty sure I mentioned it back here in the Bible dictionary. So I'm going to flip back here just a moment. There we are. A Maschil, this is a psalm of instruction. That's what that means. Maschil is a psalm of instruction. So he's teaching Doeg how he should actually behave. It might be Doeg, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. But I do like that. He's chastising him in poetry. It's a fun poem, but there are some Joseph Smith translations here. And what the Joseph Smith translation is, this is an inspired translation or correction of the Bible done by Joseph Smith to restore portions that had been lost over the years. We have two such corrections here in Psalm 52, right here. Verse 7, in the King James, it says, Lo, this is the man that made not God his strength. And this is just simplified down by Joseph Smith to say, Lo, the man who made not God his strength. Doesn't really change the meaning, but it makes it flow a little better. Makes it a little bit more poetic, in my opinion. But we then have verse 9. I will praise thee forever, because thou hast done it, and I will wait on thy name, for it is good before thy saints. That's the King James. This is Joseph Smith. I will praise thee forever, because thou hast done wonderful work. I will wait on thy name, for thou art good before thy saints. Now, I like that better. I think that gives us a clearer understanding of what the meaning here is. That it's God's works that inspire the devotion and faith of men. He has done wonderful works. Because his works are good, we wait on the Lord. An interesting change.